Welcome to BuildingsOne video series. Whether your property has one hydraulic elevator or 60 high-speed traction elevators, this video will highlight key steps in providing reliable and safe elevator operations for your tenants and visitors. The National Safety Code for elevators and escalators and your state elevator code provide the regulatory basis for elevator inspections, testing, and operations for building owners and operators. While elevators and escalators provide the safest mode of transportation, elevator entrapments and related safety incidents are highly visible and can negatively impact the reputation of your facility. With that as an introduction, this video will outline elevator service and entrapments from three areas of focus: preparation, prevention, and response. Yes, contrary to conventional theories, facilities managers having a practical level of technical expertise are better equipped to communicate with the elevator contractor. This will reduce elevator entrapments and ensure timely response in the unlikely event of an incident. The building owner's installation of quality elevator systems, followed by selection of the most qualified contractor having the expertise and resources to maintain this equipment, will establish a foundation for consistent elevator service. The facility manager's validation of required elevator maintenance labor can be the difference between quality service or persistent problems. While the lowest contract bid reduces owner operating expenses, it will likely compromise elevator service. And during the system selection process, new equipment doesn't necessarily ensure reliable service. For example, a next-generation elevator door operator encumbered by deficient design could lead to problematic door operation and personnel entrapments. Early in the contract development stage, defining full maintenance and repair versus limited maintenance, as well as elevator entrapment response times, is critical. The time for these discussions is during service agreement negotiations, not in response to an elevator entrapment occurring on a Sunday evening. A basic understanding of elevator equipment terminology will better support communication with your elevator contractor. The traction elevator system is the most common elevator design operating in buildings 3 floors and higher. Positioned directly above the elevator shaft, called the hoistway, a large hoist motor and wire cables, also referred to as ropes, raise and lower the elevator car. In multi-elevator systems, cars are arranged in an elevator bank within a common hoistway. Computerized elevator controls select and dispatch elevators in what is referred to as group operation, transporting passengers up to and down from their offices or residences. Elevator hoist motors are installed in the elevator machine room directly above the highest occupied service floor. In the Chicago office buildings shown here, low-rise, mid-rise, and high-rise elevator machine rooms are positioned every 20 or so floors. At the prominent 108-story Willis Tower, elevator machine rooms located on the top floor of each steel-framed rectangular module raise and lower over 100 passenger elevators. In this office building's main lobby, note the low-rise and mid-rise elevator banks. Let's go to the elevator machine room, where traction hoist motors raise and lower these elevator cars. To the left and right are elevator guide rails that ensure a smooth ride. Directly ahead of you are lobby-side hoistway doors, an essential safety barrier that opens only when the elevator car is in position at the floor. Here in the elevator machine room, you'll see the elevator hoistway motors. Basic components of a traction elevator system are the elevator car, or cab, hoistway, otherwise referred to as the elevator shaft, machine drive system, comprised of a hoist motor, grooved sheave drive, and wire cables, control system, and safety controls. The hoist motor shown here is the primary component of the machine drive assembly and traction elevator system. Wire cables attached to the top of the elevator car and counterweight wrap around the large circular grooved sheave, raising and lowering the elevator car up and down the hoistway. One single cable has the capacity to hoist the elevator car due to the counterweight design, comprised of a steel weight that travels in the opposite direction, balancing the weight of the elevator. The counterweight slides up and down guide rails within the hoistway. This design also reduces energy consumption and wear and tear on moving parts. Note the 6-wire cables attached to the top of this elevator. To the left and right of the elevator car are the guide rails. One of the technicians is servicing a lobby side hoistway door. After establishing a foundation for reliable elevator service, the facility manager's direct involvement in the maintenance and repairs program will improve elevator performance. A fundamental principle in reducing elevator entrapments is understanding what causes them. When elevator equipment fails to operate within prescribed tolerances, inherent safety controls are designed to automatically stop the elevator, keeping elevator and hoistway doors closed for passenger safety. Exceeding a tolerance range of just 1/2 inch can be the difference between a routine ride and a stuck elevator. Proactive troubleshooting and adjustments to components more likely to trigger safety controls can absolutely reduce the frequency of elevator entrapments. The most common deficiencies leading to initiation of safety controls in elevator entrapments are door operation, car leveling, power brake, and other. In the elevator shaft are lobby side hoistway doors, an essential safety barrier that opens only when the elevator car is in position at the floor. When the elevator arrives to a floor, and when the car floor is level with the lobby landing, the elevator door and hoistway door open together, allowing passengers to enter and exit the elevator. The motor-driven door operator is positioned at the top of the elevator door. The result is one door operator for each elevator car that drives the elevator door and hoistway door through use of a clutch. Elevator door operator systems incorporate dozens of parts that require periodic maintenance, adjustments, or replacement. Key parts include a drive motor and belt, rollers, linkage, and clutch. Because of their mechanical action, elevator door operators are maintenance intensive. For example, if the hoistway or elevator doors do not close precisely, a door contact switch will trigger a safety device, holding the elevator in the hoistway with the doors closed, resulting in an entrapment. Not only are door operating systems maintenance intensive, but a typical large office building can have several hundred hoistway doors. In the low-rise elevator bank shown here, there is one hoistway door per floor for each elevator car, totaling 152 hoistway doors in this one elevator bank. The facility team's proactive observation of elevator door operation and car-to-lobby floor leveling will lead to efficient elevator operations and less frequent entrapments. Detailed recording and tracking of service calls is fundamental to a successful elevator service program. Utilization of the elevator contractor's service call platform and owner-operator's computerized maintenance management system, CMMS, is the preferred method for early diagnostics and detailed trending of repeat problems. Thorough service call documentation, including the elevator number, floor number, direction of elevator travel, and every detail available, will sustain preventive repair solutions, reducing elevator downtime. Whether your service call platform is an Excel-based log or a computerized program, the capacity to track and trend recurring service calls is essential. The facility team's response to elevator entrapments relies on preparation. While entrapment response is prescribed in the building's emergency procedures, planning and prevention play an integral role in the elevator operations program. Removal of entrapped elevator passengers must only be performed under the direct supervision of trained elevator personnel or the fire department. In responding to an elevator entrapment, execution in these 4 key areas is crucial: elevator car emergency communications, elevator contractor response time, 24/7 access to the building and elevator machine rooms, and emergency procedures training. Elevator code requires communication systems designed for use during elevator failure and must be monitored at all times. The communication system integrated into the elevator car operating panel, COP, might be supplemented with a local alarm for buildings having 24/7 security presence. Elevator phone systems must comply with Elevator Emergency Communications Code and the Americans with Disabilities Act. 3 specific system requirements include two-way communication, automatically identify the building address and elevator number, and allow for multiple elevators to communicate simultaneously. Most elevator emergency communication systems communicate with a dedicated landline traveling cable that moves with the elevator up and down the hoistway. Traveling cable systems can be more prone to failure than traditional fixed cable communication systems. Cellular communication options are now available that meet applicable codes and offer enhanced reliability. Whatever the system in place, periodic testing with the facilities team and central monitoring personnel is essential to ensure this life safety communication system performs during an emergency. A UL-approved central monitoring station manned by the elevator company or emergency security service will dispatch the on-call elevator technician. The building's emergency procedures should dispatch fire department personnel in addition to the elevator contractor if the elevator technician response time exceeds, for example, 30 minutes. The risk and liabilities associated with delayed elevator entrapment response significantly increase after normal business hours. For buildings not having a security presence, the facilities team must ensure emergency personnel have 24/7 access into the building and elevator machine rooms. Elevator machine room keys, including the universal hoistway door latch release key, must be readily accessible in the building fire command center or comparable location. Through a small opening in the elevator hoistway door, trained elevator or fire department personnel might utilize the universal hoistway door key to release safety interlocks, opening elevator doors for safe removal of passengers. In summary, efficient elevator operation starts with installation of quality elevator equipment and defining elevator service contract terms, including required labor and elevator entrapment response times. The facilities management team can reduce elevator downtime and entrapments by understanding the basis for elevator safety controls activation, primarily related to door equipment operation, and communicating with the elevator contractor to proactively document, troubleshoot, and service elevator system components prior to failure. The facilities management team can ensure safe and effective response to elevator entrapments with routine testing of elevator communications equipment, timely elevator contractor response, including nights and weekends, 24/7 access to the buildings and elevator machine rooms, and emergency procedures training. On behalf of BuildingsOne, thank you for your interest in this video and your commitment to excellence in the facilities profession.